In this video, we're going to take a quick look at the new analytics within Canvas. So this is a relatively recent update that they've done to the analytics within Canvas, which you might need to turn on within your course. Go to Settings, go to Feature Options, and make sure New Course and User Analytics is enabled. So if it's got an X next to it, choose Enabled. And then it should show up on the right here, or if you go to your home page for your course, should show up on the side there, visible to you as the instructor. This is a really good way of seeing kind of an overall view of what's going on in your course. You've got a few different options up here. So course grade, weekly online activities, students, and reports. In course grade, you can get kind of a graph of individual assignments or discussions or things. You can turn those on or off if you just wanted to look at assignments, let's say. And I can see average scores for each of these assignments. I can tell which assignment it is if I float over the name of it or the actual dot. If I click on an individual assignment off to the side, it'll bring up kind of a grade distribution and a couple other bits of information. I can also message students who maybe this quiz isn't quite done. I want to message students to remind them that they've got this quiz coming up. I can go ahead and message students who haven't completed the assignment or who fall in a certain grade range if they can continue working on the assignment after they've submitted initially. So I could choose missing students. I don't have any here, but just to show you, maybe I wanted to message students between 0 and 50%. I can go ahead and choose a grade range I want to message to. You can also message students who have late assignments, but 3 students here will get whatever message I type here, blind carbon copied, so it'll look like an individual message to them through Canvas inbox. I can create my message, send it here, and boom, they've got an inbox message. So pretty cool there. In weekly online activity, oh, by the way, the message students who is also just kind of lives on the side of any of these tabs that we happen to have in here. You can also download like Excel files of those individual things that we might look up on each tab. Weekly online activity, how much are students interacting with my course? I can go ahead and view that here. Individual weeks, kind of average page views and things like that, average participations per student. I can view those. I can click on any of these weeks and it'll bring up the individual students, how much they interacted with the course during that week. So kind of cool there. You can organize these. You can click on any of these and it'll sort like an Excel table would. If I found a student who I wanted to message from here, I could actually click on the student name. This student didn't seem to be interacting much with the course. I can click on the student and message the student directly from here. I can also view their weekly online activity from here just for that student and any communications they've had with me so far. I'm going to go back to course analytics here. You can also view the individual students. So if you click on students, it will give you a bunch of information, student name off to the left, and then grades, percentage of assignments on time, last participation, last page view, how many page views and participations they have in the course. And again, these are all sortable. So I could look at students who have the lowest grades or the highest grades, and then I could click on the students and message them if I needed to. You can also go to this last tab, which is reports. So you can download an Excel kind of report for missing, late, excused assignments, or class roster or course activity. I'll do the missing assignment run report. So you choose what kind of thing you want to download, hit filter. Choose the kind of thing you want to download. If you choose assignment, choose which assignment, and then it'll tell you how many results that's going to create. I'll go ahead and run report, and it'll allow me to download a file of those missing assignments or whatever I happen to choose. So new analytics, a good way to kind of get an overall view of what's going on in the course, see if any students are having issues, message those students who are having issues or who might need a gentle reminder. So that's using new analytics within Canvas.